Can you tell that this is not the Nuphy K75? This is the AUSDOM K75 Pro. They do look like twins though. Same look, same knob, same everything. Well, almost. K75 is sold at $109, but this one costs $62 including shipping. There's even a way to get it for around $20 like I did. I'll share with you how very soon. Here's how I even got here. My daily keyboard is an HP K241. I picked it up on purpose because it's the exact same keyboard that my office use. I was completely happy with that setup. Then a Nuphy ad showed up on my Instagram. And then this one. And then this one. And then all of these ones. That's how I got into mechanical keyboards. I absolutely fell in love with the look of K75 when I saw it. So I went into full research mode. I watched tons of YouTube reviews and actually went to the computer mall in one try to try it out. I realized that I really need a numpad, so I ended up getting this Air 100 V3 instead. But while I was looking for the best deal, the AUSDOM K75 Pro popped up, at way lower price. I was curious enough, so I just bought one to see what it is. Let's open it. Inside the shipping box is the actual retail box. Funny thing though, the box here shows a black version of the keyboard, but there's actually not a black one for sale. Barcode and QR code on the bottom. Very clean packaging. Let's see what's inside. Manual is the first thing that came out. And the USB-C cable. That's it though. No puller or extra keycaps. And honestly, the missing tools make sense once you know why. But let's just get the keyboard out first. Translucent body, the green escape key, the yellow space bar, the red enter key, all are very similar to Nuphy K75. If it's not for the blue knob and the word AUSDOM printed here, it's really hard to tell one from the other. The AUSDOM K75 is the tri-mode keyboard where you can connect through Type-C cable, the dongle, or Bluetooth. And I have to say they're so smart to store the dongle here. One cool thing though is the small screen over here. It shows the connection mode and the battery life, although it does stay at 80 for a while and doesn't change at all even after charging. Okay, let's actually press some keys. Something feels off. That's when I realized the K75 isn't mechanical. The listing calls it a membrane keyboard, and the spec sheet describes a silicone dome underneath these keycaps, which explains the soft, mushy feeling I had when typing. I guess that's also why there's no puller, because there's nothing to pull. There's no software customization possible either. Every function is a hardwired FN combo. So let's actually hear it. It's marketed as quiet keys, and it actually delivers. If dead silence is what you want, this might be the most silent keyboard I have ever tested. But if you're after that creamy, thocky sound on a keyboard, you should definitely look elsewhere. The knob does what you would expect. Volume, mute, and it also controls the RGB mode. And the RGB, in my opinion, looks pretty cool. Flipping it over. Dual position kickstand. The design on the backside though is not as cute as Nuphy K75. It's really sort of nothing except for this spec sticker here. Which brings me to talk about battery. The K75 Pro actually has a bigger battery, 4000 mAh versus K75's 2500. So let's bring it back to the numbers that started this video. $62 on AliExpress. That's already 43% cheaper than the original Nuphy K75. And I actually paid 168 Hong Kong dollars or about $21 for mine from Taobao. And that's a crazy 80% price gap. So who is this actually for? If you want a real mechanical keyboard experience, get the Nuphy, or Keychron, or anything else. If you're on a tight budget and don't care about typing feel and just want a keyboard that's absolutely cute and silent, then the K75 Pro isn't bad at all. For me personally, AUSDOM here is not going to be my daily keyboard because I want a thoughtful keyboard with a numpad. So I'm just going to use this one instead. But it looks really good on my pegboard, so I guess I'm just going to keep it up here. So, which one would you actually go for? Let me know in the comments. I've also listed the link to the AUSDOM K75 Pro so you can just take a look. See you in the next one.